Hi, it's me, Tori from HobbySTORies. Today is December 31st, 2022, and this is a WIP parade video. I'm going to show all the projects that are going into 2023. I have 21 cross-stitch WIPs, 3 knitting, and 3 crochet that I'm bringing in to 2023. So, I hope everyone's having a wonderful New Year's Eve, wherever you are, and we're hoping for 2023 to be good. So, the first one I always start with is Rapunzel. All of these are on 14 count fabric unless I tell you that they're otherwise, and I'm going to show a picture of what they're supposed to look like when they're finished. So here's where I am on Rapunzel right now. If you just watched my last video, you've seen her recently. The 2 princesses I'm doing each get 4 days on, 4 days off, and right now it is Rapunzel starts her 4 days. So here's where she is right now on the last day of the year and what she's supposed to look like. And I'm going to continue on with the 4-day schedule for both princesses. Okay, next, of course, is my Cinderella. Oh, and Rapunzel was started on October 6, 2020, so she's officially 2 years old. So next is Cinderella. Here's what she looks like that I just finished her 4-day rotation last night. You can't really see her white. This light help? Maybe. So I have done down here, I'm still working on it, but her face, so now I'm going down this column and I've done, well, that's right there maybe. She's got a lot of white in there. Okay, so she just finished her 4-day rotation, and she was started on the 5th of October, 2020, so she's officially 2 years old. I really want both princesses done by the end of 2023, and I'm going to try. I really at least want Rapunzel done, because that's for my daughter. And that's one less project, because these are huge on 14 count. If you do them, don't do them on 14 count. They're huge. Okay, and then the next one is a current WIP, which is my Down on the Farm, and there it is. It was started on, well, I first started it on October 28th, 21. I didn't like how it was looking, and so I restarted it on February 1st, 22. So that's this one. I don't remember what I did with the other version, but I'm doing this to finish, and this, it's supposed to be on 28 count, and I did it on 14 count because my eyes just like 14 better. And so I couldn't put the door on there. And I'm stitching around that part, and then I'm going to put the door on. Last night I looked at pictures of barn doors so I can figure out what I'm going to do. And I think I have an idea. So anyway, there's that. So now here's all my older WIPs, and I'm doing them in order of start. So they're older to younger. This one I call 2012 Ornaments. It is on 14 count, but it's iridescent. And it's really called Joyful Christmas. And it started October 22, 21. So it's officially over a year old. So this one will have beading in all the blank spots, and I'm going to wait and do that at the end, because I tried doing it, and no. I'd like to put it on a scroll bar, or like a giant stretcher frame or a giant Q-snap. But there's that. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them. This one is 2014 Ornaments, I call it. This one is on 18 count. Vintage Country Mocha. And it was started on October 23, 21. So, and almost all of these are from magazines. The two princesses I bought from Pain Free Crafts. And I do believe everybody else in here is from magazines. I've been working on magazines for years because I can't really afford to buy patterns, and I have the magazines, so I've just been going through them. But anyway, I really like this, and this is coming along. I have decided to not put Merry Christmas down each side and the bottom like it says. So I designed I took the vine and made like a different pattern. So there's this. Next is Sing of Christmas Joy. I call it 2015 Ornaments. And it was started October 24, 21. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. They're all going to start falling here in a minute. And this one is also on iridescent. Sorry. Okay, there I am. And I'm doing it all in one piece. And that one. The next one is a full coverage. It is called Spring is Coming. This one is also a pattern I bought from Hirschner's. It's Orchidea. I started this one on October 25th. And this one is very colorful. It's more pink in the video than it is. It's more purpley. So there's that one. The next one is another full coverage. This one is called Still Life in Primroses. And it was started October 26, 21. Also by Orchidea. And it's based on a painting. So, some of these I've gotten stitched farther than the other ones, and some of them I've barely done anything. This one is called Country Afternoon. It is October 27, 21. I don't like that I have all these big projects that I've been working on for a year. 2023 is going to be the year of trying to get them done. I also have plans to do little ones in between. I have a whole bunch of ornaments and stuff from magazines. This one is called Summer Sampler. This one was in, was it in a magazine? I think it was in a magazine. I have a few that were in the books. This one was started October 30th, 2021. Okay. Then I have the cottages that I'm working on. This one is the Autumn Cottage. This is on the Charles Craft Sandstorm, and it was started October 31st, 2021. So, this one I've had to substitute a couple colors because I'm trying not to buy anything. I did buy fabric, only because it was on sale. This one is Holiday Cottage. And it was started on November 1st, 2021. Okay. Some of these, it's been a while since I've even pulled them out to put any stitches in them. This one is Spring Cottage. This is that Charles Craft Sunset. And this was started November 2nd, 2021. The cottages are all so nice. I wanted to do them all. And this one is Summer Cottage. It is on Charles Craft Morning Dew. Started November 4th, 2021. I'd like to, I think this is the July 4th one. You're seeing a picture. I was hoping to have this done by July. I don't know what order I'm going in when I start working on these. And the last cottage is Winter Cottage. And this one is really pretty. It's like Christmassy. And it was started on November 5th, 2021. I did not know all of these were that old. I really got to get stitching, huh? But this year I did work mostly on my daughter's stuff, and next year I won't have all those undertails to do, so that's kind of cool. Now this one is the DMC anniversary. And it was started on November 6th, 2021. And I've restarted this twice because the first time I cut the fabric too small. So this one isn't too bad. Okay, now this one is huge. This one is Bless Our Home Sampler. And this one is on Zweigart Vintage Country Cream. And it was started on December 25th, 21. And it's a big house in the middle, and then there's littler houses. I really like the way it's going to look. I just got to get it stitched. I've had problems with my shoulders, my wrist, my neck, whatever. So sometimes I don't work on the big things. Okay, now this one I found online. And it is the Garden Sow of 2020 by Durene Jones. It's really pretty. It's colorful. And I started this on September 9th, 2022. So this is one of my newer. This is polyester fabric. The next two, they're all on this polyester fabric. And if you look back in my videos, I did 2 Joan Elliott fairies on this, and this is really hard to work with. I can't get it in a hoop. I don't have stretcher bars big enough. And I finally got it into Q-snaps. I'm going to see if I have a stretcher bar or scroll rod for it, so I can work a little bit better. So, there's this. Yep. The next one is Lesley Teare. It's Floral Sampler. You can kind of see the little wings. Also the polyester fabric. I bought a big pack of it from Joann's. I didn't see that it was polyester, and I just saw 14 count antique white, and I'm like, got it. And then I brought it home, and it's like this plastic fabric, so I'm using it. This was started on September 9th, 2022. And I like this one too. This one's really pretty. Oh. The last one on that fabric is Flowers and Bees. And it was started on September 9th, 2022. I guess I started all three. And this one's really pretty and colorful. And then the last one is my newest start. I started it on November 26, 2022. It was my birthday start. And it's Nora Corbett Gathering Eggs. And I got the whole first block done. I divided it up into sections when I printed it out, and I got this whole section done, and then I put it away. So now it's going into rotation. I haven't quite decided what my rotation's going to be yet. Right now I'm doing mood stitching, where I just, once I stopped all of her undertails and got them all fully finished, I went ahead and just picked down on the farm to stitch on right now. And then I also have that wheel app. I also have the random number generator. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, whether I'm going to do mood. I was doing them in order of start date and then just working through them. And that way it was random. I was trying to do one every day, and then I switched every couple days. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to continue with the mood, or maybe I'll do a rotation like I did for the princesses, where I'll do like 4 days on, 4 days off. I want to do it at least 2 days, because one day I wasn't getting a lot of stitching done on certain days. But I figure if I did like 2, 3, 4 days, I might get more stitching on each project. But that is my 21 cross-stitch projects. Then, sadly, I have knitting and crochet that are old. They are from 2018. And I don't think I hardly knitted at all. Well, I know I did not knit on the 2 things this year. I did on the 1, and 2 things I actually started for crochet. So let's start in order of start. So what I am knitting, and I don't really like the color, but it's the only color I could find. I am doing 2 dolls. Here's the book that I'm doing. I have no idea what year this is from. I have had it 1984. I am doing the brother and sister dolls. And I've knitted them before, but I knitted them on a knitting machine, and that made them huge. And now I want the actual size dolls. So, the one that I started on November 28th, 2018 was the girl doll, and I've gotten pretty far on her. So here, let's move this out of the way. I have her whole body and 2 arms done. So here she is, and goes all the way down, and there's the top of her, what do they call it? I'm calling it underwear, so it's the bottom of her body where her legs attach right here. And I've got it pinned together. This is all the times I've like knitted. To see, sometimes I've only gotten like 2 or 3 rows. Sometimes I've gotten a big gap. what we do is we put a movie in, and then I usually just sit there and knit. So here she is, and I have actually started on one of her legs. It's all in stockinette stitch. So it's really easy to just sit there and watch a movie, because it's just knit a row, purl a row, knit a row, purl a row. So, and you're supposed to be doing it in the round, but I'm doing it this way, and then I'll just sew her up in the back. So she is my oldest knitting project. The next oldest knitting project is a shawl. It's a crescent shawl, and it's by Marley Bird. And if I found a picture of it, you're seeing it. And somehow I ended on the middle of the row, which I do not like doing. And this one is not doing good. It is stretchy, though. I like that. I'm not sure how big I'm going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to make a shawl or just like something you can wrap around your neck like a scarf. I'm not sure. This one you really have to pay attention because it has a lot of different stitches in it. I should have picked a better yarn for it, because this is a very stretchy yarn, but it is so soft, so soft. But anyway, this is the part right here that goes around your neck. And then you do all these stitches, and then I think you end with this. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Like I said, it's 2018. It's pretty old. I was going to start it over. I was just going to end it here and then just make it like a neck thing. But I think I'm going to go just a little bit bigger. It's just the yarn splits if you're not paying attention. And I don't know. It's a pretty good try for me for making all these different stitches. But I want to get this done too. And then the knitting project I started in March of 2019. I do not have a day written down. And another one that I did in the middle of the row is the boy doll. So we're working on him. I am still working on his body. So I've gotten the bottom part done. I'm working up to the top of his head. And I'd like to get him caught up to the girl, but she is so far ahead that I'm not sure if I can. So, yeah. This yarn I bought 2 of them, is Karen 1 pound. And this is in the color peach. So I bought one for each of them so I wouldn't run out. That's my knitting projects that I want to work on. Then I have 2 crochet projects. And I think I started on both this year. What do we got? The first one is Kangaroo Kira. She looks like that. The Lolly... I'm calling it Lolly Lala. I donated to, I think it was Australia Fires. I've always wanted to do one of these. And I received this for donating. And I've only gotten this far on her head. And I started it on January 9th, 2022. That's sad. So sad. I want to get it done because I think she's adorable. And once you get the doll part done, then there's other clothes and stuff you can make for it and change their clothes and stuff. So I think that's kind of cool. That's why I always wanted one. And then the last one that I started in June 3rd, 2022. She's a ragdoll. from Amigurumi today. And I don't have those colors. So I am doing mine in purples and various other colors. I got both her arms done, and I've started a foot. This is pretty sad. And then the third project I want to do is I'm making rugs. I just do a double crochet and make rectangular rugs out of 2 different strands of yarn. Put some caulk on the back so it doesn't slip. And then we just put them through the house everywhere. The floor, there's no insulation, and it's hardwood, and it's cold in here. So we do that everywhere. We put them in the kitchen. There's laundry room, bathroom, beds. I got to get some back in the living room. But that's all I have. So I have quite the plan going for 2023. And 21 total cross stitch, 3 started knitted, 2 started crochet, 1 that I have a bunch of yarn to make the rugs. And then I have a whole bunch of little cross-stitch patterns picked out because I bought some 18-count Ada on sale, and I can start doing that and make them little ornaments and stuff. So, oh, and then here's a picture of my 2022 ornament. I got the ornament at the Dollar Tree. This has broken needles in it, yarn, floss, metallic. I tried to put it in there so it would be colorful, and it's going to go away with the Christmas stuff. This is really cute. Usually I use the little circular balls. This year I bought jars. Okay, so like I said, I don't know what my rotation's going to be. I'm still going to continue on with the 10-day videos because I'm doing pretty good on that. I'm hoping to have more than one project to show every week. I'm going to dedicate like at least a half an hour, hopefully an hour or more every day to one of my knitting and crochet so I have something to show every video. And my princesses still get 4 days on, 4 days off. I usually do them after dinner, so they get started somewhere around 7:30, 8 o'clock, sometimes closer to 9. That's why they're not getting much stitching done. And everybody else, I just try to slip in during the day. I do it while I'm eating. I do it while I'm taking a break from doing whatever cleaning I'm doing. So I hope you all have a wonderful, happy New Year's Eve, and that we have a wonderful start to 2023. So take care. Stay safe. I'll have a video somewhere around January 10th, and bye for now.